Hi, I'm doing the double video again. I'm reading from The 7-Story Tree, which I published on Amazon for free in 2015. And I put a quote from Chuck Swindoll in here that really tied the whole book together, sort of. Chuck Swindoll said, "One year a large section of tree fell not far from where we had lived for over 22 years. Within minutes several of us had gathered to grieve the loss. As I stood there staring in disbelief, the thought struck me, this happened only minutes ago, but it's been in the process of happening for a long, long time. No tree just suddenly breaks apart. Once we were able to see beneath the thick bark at the break, it was obvious that some kind of killer disease had been at work for years." Chuck Swindoll. And that was in reference to my marriage, And so we were married 32 years, but it was never a stable, healthy tree. It never was. It was very dysfunctional, very codependent. My ex had addictions going on. I had a lot of codependency, childhood trauma that I didn't know about, all of that. So let me read this poem that I put after that quote. "The Perfect Storm. Let the bough break." That's a line from Sarah Bareilles' song. "My dogs are panting and pacing, so I comfort them to return the favor." I put that because I went to pray for one of my children once, and I was very upset because my child was going through a storm, which he's really not come out of yet. Speaking of storms. And I ran to my prayer closet, which was actually my big walk-in closet in the big house in Georgia, where I lived with my 5 children and my husband. And I got on my knees to pray, and the door was open. And my daughter had this playful, lovely golden retriever named Jude. He followed me, and he came, and while I was praying, he licked my toes. I was barefoot. And it was just so sweet. It was so sweet. So that's the background for that. Let me start the poem over. "The Perfect Storm. Let the bough break. My dogs are panting and pacing, so I comfort them to return the favor. Lights out, rain pelting, wind blowing, where's it going? Spirit moving, dove cooing, quiet waiting, love is patient. Tree free falling, but still living and always giving." That last line is in reference to the giving tree. It was a book my mom read to me. But the giving tree is what but a codependent person? And the giving tree gets down to a stump in the ground. That's deep. That is deep. All right, I'm gonna end this short video. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you.